Viewers, meanwhile, Mamata Banerjee has not even met the violence victims. She has not condemned what happened in Murshidabad, but continues to blame the BJP and the RSS. Now she has written an open letter blaming the BJP and RSS for peddling a basket of untruths, saying that it is these saffron outfits that are responsible for the Murshidabad violence, and has accused them of spreading falsehood. She said that they're using unfortunate incident which has occurred due to provocation and hit out at them for playing the politics of division. That's what Mamata Banerjee has said in her latest response to the Murshidabad violence. And the contrast is striking. Kishle is joining us on the phone line. Kishle, so far Mamata Banerjee hasn't even tried to meet these violence victims. No word of condemnation or assurances coming in from the Chief Minister, but she has left no stone unturned in blaming the BJP and the RSS.
Well, exactly. She is blaming the BJP and the RSS even when her administration is failing to bring back these people, the ones who are refugees in their own state, in their own homeland. They are refugees today. She is unable to bring them back, unable to establish peace and law and order in these regions. Her administration requested for additional BSF troops because her police was a failure. And she is saying in a statement that it is BJP and RSS who is to be blamed. Now, there are questions that are being raised by political thinkers, including the fact that this statement comes from the government, not from the Trinamool Congress. So whether a government statement can include political colors, political statements such as blaming another political party, is a question. Whether the government can, so is a question. Also, whether the initial violence which began and then it was spread in those regions of Dhulian, Murshidabad, Shamsherganj and all those areas, where was the role of BJP in that? Where was the role of RSS in that? This is a question that BJP leaders and BJP workers are asking today. So her administration, which was completely failure, it failed in containing the violence, it failed in containing all kind of chaos and disorder, and even the killings that happened. 3 people were killed. Now, all the people who were arrested, all the culprits who were arrested after those 3 people were killed are not BJP or RSS workers. They are locals who are being arrested from different areas, and many of them belong to the minority community. So all these people who are being arrested, whether they are of BJP, is a question that Mamata Banerjee needs to answer. And all those property which was destroyed, she is blaming everything on the BJP, even as her administration has no idea how to rehabilitate and repatriate these people who are right now living as refugees in their own state, in their own homeland, which is unbelievable and never happened after independence, I believe, Deepak.
Right, Kishle, many thanks for joining me with those details. In fact, my colleague Priyabrat is also joining me live from our newsroom. Priyabrat, the narrative that Mamata Banerjee has been taking has exposed her true priorities, and her true priorities is political point scoring than the humanitarian crisis that needs her urgent attention.
Absolutely, Deepak. See, the BJP is now accusing Mamata of blurring the lines between being an administrator and being a party, party supremo. So it's on an official letterhead that Mamata has made a very political statement, obliquely blaming, not obliquely, I mean, quite directly blaming the BJP and the RSS for the violence in Murshidabad. We heard her earlier, speaking in a public forum and making a direct charge against the BSF, accusing the BSF of bringing in outsiders from Bangladesh in flights and trains, and also calling Amit Shah as the mastermind, as the brain behind all the events that have happened, that have unfolded in Murshidabad. Now the point is that when Murshidabad was burning, Murshidabad burned for 2-3 days, and Mamata was conspicuous by her absence. It was only after the central forces rolled in that a semblance of order was restored to the district. Now, and also, it was the center which reached out to Murshidabad before the Bengal administration did. I mean, while the central teams came calling and, visited the, displaced, and the panic locals in Murshidabad, and the governor visited the displaced Hindus in Malda at relief shelters, Mamata was nowhere to be seen. Mamata did not, it did not occur to her to visit the distressed families, the displaced families in Malda, or visit the areas, violence-hit areas in Murshidabad. So these are larger questions that Mamata is trying to deflect from. Back to you.
That's right, Priyabrat, and Mamata is trying to shift the narrative. Instead of, addressing her people's problems, she has indulged in political blame game. But many thanks for joining me with those insights.